Puppies are a lot like babies. You must coddle and protect them, often from themselves, because they don't understand the dangers of the things around them yet. Just as you take a diaper bag when you leave home with a baby, it is a good practice to always be prepared for your puppy as well. It's important to have a first aid kit stocked with supplies in case your puppy runs into trouble. In fact, some owners prefer to have two first aid kits, one for home and one for travel. You will need to choose a container to house the first aid products. A waterproof one is highly recommended, but a diaper bag or plastic box with a tight-fitting lid will work too. The first and most important step is to stock it with a good first aid book. If you have trouble finding one, ask your veterinarian for suggestions. There is no use being prepared if you don't know how to treat the majority of ailments, sicknesses, and injuries that can happen to your puppy. Include an information sheet that includes the vital information about your puppy. Make sure you include the owner's name, address and telephone numbers, puppy's name, veterinarian's name, address and telephone number, and health and vaccination records. If the puppy has any identification information such as a tattoo or microchip, be sure to include that information as well as a dog license, if applicable. Other important puppy first aid kit items include a thermometer. Digital is recommended because it is safer than mercury. Scissors, a muzzle, tweezers, rubber or latex gloves, an eyedropper or syringe for giving medications, a disinfectant such as hydrogen peroxide or betadine solution, a blanket, heating pad, ice packs, alcohol, cotton balls, adhesive tape, wraps, and sterile gauze pads, bandages, and Q-tips. If your puppy requires special medications, be sure to include an adequate amount in the first aid kit. Remember to monitor the expiration dates of these so your puppy is always protected. Medications such as Pepto-Bismol, kaopectate, aspirin, baby for puppies, check with your veterinarian for the appropriate dosage, Dramamine for motion sickness, ear cleaning solution, alcohol will work, and a sterile saline solution for cleansing wounds are smart additions to the puppy first aid kit. It is also helpful to stock the kit with Benadryl cream for stings and bites. Consult your puppy's veterinarian for a safe dosage of Benadryl capsules for allergies and be sure to include some in your kit. An antibiotic cream is also another important item. You can purchase some from the veterinarian or use an over-the-counter product such as Neosporin. Include a pair of nail clippers in the first aid kit. It is helpful to have some type of styptic powder on hand in the event of bleeding from cutting the nails too short. Paw and pad injuries are not uncommon, so it is wise to carry a product such as bag balm for first aid. Optional items might include bags for picking up your puppy's bathroom stop, a spare leash and a collar, a clean washcloth or towel, flashlight, and treats. There are commercial puppy first aid kits available from many manufacturers if you don't want to put your own together. Whether homemade or purchased, a well-stocked puppy first aid kit can mean the difference between life and death. That's why it is important to have one on hand at all times. And remember, it is always better to be over-prepared.